Hello there everyone, this is Felix from Felix the Dev, where coding is a lifestyle. And for those that are new to my channel, my name is Felix, and on this channel I help people who are learning how to code, also computer science students who are completing their degrees. So today we're going to talk about things first year computer science students should start doing, or in other words, I will give some advice for first year students that are currently studying computer science in college. So today we're going to talk about some things you can start doing as a first year computer science student. Some are based in my personal experience when I was an undergrad computer science student in college. So the purpose of this video is to serve as a mentorship for upcoming first year computer science students. And like I've said, these are based on my experience. I'm not a professional guidance counselor. These are things that help me. And so I hope they help someone out there as well. So why should we talk about this? Why should we talk about things that we can do to better ourselves or prepare as a first year computer science student? So first thing is that in your first year, in my opinion, is a great time to start preparing for your future. So this is the perfect time since you're starting your college career, or just in your computer science career, I should say. So you can set up your strategy to achieve your goals as a computer science student, for example, such as going on an internship if you already decided on doing that, or going to grad school, etc. So starting to prepare for what you want to do in the future is a great thing, and the sooner you start, it's going to be even better for you, in my opinion and experience. So these tips can help guide you to start the degree with the right foot, I hope. So what are some of the things first year computer science students should start focusing on? Tip number 1 is focus on building the foundation of your knowledge. So in my experience, during your first year, you'll take courses that are going to be prerequisite for courses later on in your computer science program. Example, Introduction to Programming. This is a very important course, and it's a very pivotal course in my experience, because you will discuss concepts such as decision structures, which are if-else statements, switch statements, etc., loops, and variables. So on this course, these concepts that you're going to see that I just mentioned, they're going to be essential for an upcoming course such as data structures. Because in data structures, you're going to implement structures such as stacks and queues that heavily rely on you understanding how to apply these concepts such as if-else statements, loops, variables, just applying them on the fly to really implement the structure using the programming language of your choice. So in my experience, if you have a great foundation of understanding like the fundamental concepts like if-else statements and such, it will be easier for you, because you're going to have a foundation that is going to be going to allow you to focus on just understanding and learning the material for data structures. So it's like, to give you guys an example, it's like when you take calculus, if you take a pre-calculus course, if you don't have a grasp understanding of previous concepts that build calculus, such as equations, algebra things, concepts, equations, and things like that, it's going to be harder for you in calculus, because the professor is going to assume that you already know the prerequisites, right? And he's going to focus on teaching you the new things. So that's, at least in my experience, what happened when I was a computer science student, an undergraduate computer science student in college, is that the professor will just assume because to take data structures in this example, you had to take those previous courses. So he's going to assume that you understand and dominate these concepts. So if you have a shaky foundation, it's going to be very hard. In my experience as a tutor as well, when I teach students concepts for data structures, if they don't have like a real understanding, real fast understanding of the fundamental ideas before the data structures, it's going to be harder for them. And I've seen students struggle with these concepts because of the shaky foundation I'm explaining. So first year is a great time for this because you're going to start with these courses, right? So my advice is to focus on understanding these concepts and learning them. Practice as much as you can, solve programming problems, take your textbook, and just do all the exercises that concern to this course. Because, like I've said, I cannot stress this enough. These concepts are essential. These are pillars for other upcoming courses. So focus on building your foundation on your first year. So another recommendation I can give you guys, advice, is if you don't understand the previous concepts such as the programming concepts I just outlined, before going to the next course, go back and review them. Go back, review those concepts, get a tutor if you need it, take an online course, look up videos on YouTube, or just make sure you understand it, so when you go at the fast pace of the next course, you are going to be able to answer questions on the fly, solve the problems. It's going to help you on the test, which is very important. So if you don't feel confident, go back. You know, you can do this on summer, you can do this on Christmas break or summer break, and review those concepts that you feel that you know that you don't master yet. So that's very important. So if you start doing this on your first year, guys, it's going to save you a lot of trouble in the long run, because you're not going to be able, sorry about that, I have a runny nose, I'm a little sick today, but don't worry about that, let's keep going. So if you guys just keep going with those weaknesses on those concepts, you're going to struggle, and it's going to cause maybe getting lower grades in the future. And sometimes I've seen some students even have to repeat courses in the long run. So the earlier you catch those weaknesses or those things that you're shaking on your computer science courses, it's going to be better for you guys. So that's the first tip. I went deep on that because I cannot stress enough. So tip number 2, guys, and is working on shaping the grades that you want. So first year is a great time to start thinking about your goals. You might not know still like what you want to do after you graduate, and that's totally fine because it's very early in my opinion. So just try to think some things that you will like. For example, if you want to go on an internship, then just do a quick research. Don't dive into too much. Just like get an idea of the GPA that they may ask. So you start building the GPA that is going to help you in the future, maybe in your second or third year, land that internship or those opportunities that you want. So for example, there's some programs I've seen in my experience that they ask just 3 points and up. So focus on getting that GPA of 3 points and up and beyond that range. So this way, you know what you want to do later on, but just try to be strategic about it and focus on shaping the GPA starting from first year, which is great because it's you're starting earlier. So the earlier you start, the better, in my experience and in my opinion, because it's faster. If you're in your first year, maybe we catch those weaknesses on your fourth year where you're about to graduate, or maybe you're struggling your third year. So the first year is the best time. So work on shaping the grades that you want. Think about what you like to do and be strategic on getting the grades that you want to achieve your goals as a student. So that's important. So strive to get that GPA, work on getting good grades, because what I've seen through the years is that the less classes that you have left is going to be a little bit harder in my experience to get that GPA up. So strive to get that GPA from the start. So monitor it. It's very important. That's what I'm trying to convey. So this is just my experience. Like I said, guys, as a student, visit your counselor in campus, your guidance counselor in campus for more advice if necessary. This is just the things that have helped me when I was an undergraduate student in computer science. So I advise you to go to a professional on this area if you want more advice and just a person that is prepared for this type of things that I'm just sharing because I want to help you guys. So there you have it, everyone. Here's some tips you can use as a first-year computer science student. I hope this helps you and guides you to achieve your goals later on and even graduate with the GPA that you want, get the job that you want in the future, because everything starts in your first year. So I hope this video helps you in some way. Also, I have a Medium article on this topic, so the link is on the description. As always, if you like this video, hit that like button, that thumbs up button. Also, comment some things that you're doing as a first-year student so we can help other students as well. And also, share this video with a friend that might need this advice. They might be struggling in their first year, or they might just need to know this knowledge. So share this video with a friend. Also, follow me on social media. I have a Twitter account. The link is on the description. And this way, you'll get some tips on the content I push to help you guys out on your computer science journey. So, guys, that will be all for today. I will see you in the next video. This was Felix from Felix the Dev. Have a great week, guys. Take care.